Hey, this is Mike Kollin again at crackedfemalecode.com. That's where you can buy my book, okay? Alright, this one is going to be something I call towards languaging, and to be honest with you, I don't remember if that's a word I made up or if it's one of the phrases I learned during my NLP trainings, okay? I call it towards languaging. I made it up because the word languaging is not actually an official word, but it's my official word, okay? This is a very easy and simple thing to use to create emotions in another person and put thought, well, I don't want to say put thoughts in their mind, but it definitely influences people, all right? Real simple. All right. Just the other day, actually yesterday, I went for a bike ride and I went to the vitamin store, walked in, really cool guys there, and I bought my stuff, said, hey, you want to learn something really cool? It's really easy. He goes, what's that? I go, it's a hypnosis technique you can use in any area of your life, from getting a teacher to give you better grades, to making sales, to meeting women. He goes, yeah, sure. All right. I'm looking at my notes right here. All right, so I said, there's something called towards languaging. He goes, well, what do you mean? I go, well, most people say things the way they don't want it. What you need to start doing is saying it the way you want it. And he goes, well, what do you mean? I go, well, okay, let's take girls. This is very applicable to learn this way, and then you can apply it in other areas, by the way. I go, all right, have you ever met a guy who just for some reason, people like him, or he always gets the lucky break, and people always let him get off easy, or, the teacher says, okay, well, you can get away with this time, or the girls go out with him, and he goes, yeah, he goes, I got a couple buddies like that. I go, what if I told you it's something they're doing unconsciously that they're not even aware of? And he goes, what do you mean? I go, well, a lot of people will tell, all right, this is, okay, let me say it this way. I don't remember exactly how I said it to him, but this is one of the things I said. I go, a lot of guys, when they first meet a girl, the first date or two, they'll say the wrong thing. Remember, your words, in order for someone to understand them, they have to think about it for a second, all right? Here's what I mean. A lot of guys will say, well, you're not afraid of me, are you? Well, up until that point, she wasn't afraid of you. Now she's like, afraid of you? Well, what do you mean? Why? And then now she's thinking, well, why should I be afraid of you? And I remember, sorry, excuse me. I remember this one guy. I was out at dinner, and he kept saying, I don't scare you, dude. You're not afraid of me, are you? And he's trying to be nice, but you could see this girl's get like the more, and he kept saying it. I just wanted to grab him and go, dude, shut the fuck up. Stop saying that. Here's the way your unconscious mind works. Your unconscious mind cannot process a negative. In other words, whatever you say, that's the image that it sees, feels, hears, and experiences. So if you say, do not be afraid of me, in order to understand the sentence, what do they have to think? They have to process afraid. So that's what they hear, that's what they feel. So instead, say, hey, you're not comfortable, are you? Do you feel comfortable? Are you having a good time? What do you think about this restaurant? Do you like it? I like it. It's pretty nice. So you're saying things like nice, comfortable, I like it, it's pretty nice. There's nice fresh air. If there's one tip I could give you guys, say things like fresh air, smooth, clear. Women love the word clear and clarity. It helps their mind relax. Even that phrase right there, helps their mind relax. Helps relax. Her mind's just, oh. Then she's going to breathe. See, you know what's... Here, okay, this is what I told the guy. I said, all right, whenever I meet someone, especially a girl, the first thing I do is I talk about my vacations in Hawaii, how I had this amazing experience with the dolphins, how, we went out in the ocean and the water was so clear. You could see all the way down to the bottom, and the fish are so blue, and the yellows are this bright, rich yellows and blues and greens, and it's just like, when you see like a TV commercial about someplace, and then you get there and it's really not that crystal clear. Well, Hawaii is that crystal clear. The colors are vibrant, bright, yellows and reds, and all these different colors right there. Here's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Your unconscious mind is thinking of Hawaii, vacation, this amazing experience, these beautiful colors, how fresh the air was, and I'll talk about how fresh. By the way, the fruit over there is amazing. It has something to do with volcanic lava in the soil. It has more nutrients. See, I kind of tricked you. I did it again. But that's true, though. If you notice, everything I'm doing right now, even that's true, right? Words like that's like true, nutritious, the nutritious volcanic soil, all that stuff is positive, positive, positive. And what happens is, like I was telling this guy at the vitamin store yesterday, people unconsciously make links to you. So if you walk in the room, you're always talking about this amazing, delicious fruit, these bright colored fish, this exhilarating experience, amazing, wonderful, loving, kind, precious, awesome. It's just like you can breathe deep, you can relax, smooth, calm, clarity. You're saying all these words like right now. How do you feel? You feel good, don't you? Right there. Feel good, don't you? All right. Remember, your mind cannot process a negative. I'm going to give you 2 examples. Number 1, some of you might have heard this. No matter what I say from this point forward, do not think of a pink elephant. You have to. In order to understand that sentence, you have to think of the pink elephant. So you image it first. Now watch the opposite. I could say stuff like, don't think of pain, don't be afraid of me, don't be scared. Pain, fear, scared, afraid. Those are all, I'm not even, push those aside. Have some clarity here, all right? A lot of people think, oh, it can't be that, it is that easy. And I said, hey, now that you think about those guys, do they talk like that? He goes, yeah, they always do. I was like, exactly. That's why they get what they want out of life. And they're doing it unconsciously. Maybe they picked up on habit from their dad or maybe their parents or someone that they looked up to when they were a kid, or maybe it was just something unconsciously they developed. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. You need to write down 10 words that are good. I'm going to give some to you right now. Wonderful, amazing, clarity, clear-headed, breathe deep, relax, smooth, warm, bright, shiny, wonderful. Now, I want you to pick 5 stories. You could have one vacation and just pick 5 tiny segments and then describe in rich detail what was great about that. You can't say, oh, we went fishing, it was awesome. And then the next day, we went out dancing, it was really cool and exciting. No, you got to take one thing, one sliver, and describe all the wondrous details. Like, I'll give you one right now. I'm going to make 2 videos because the next one's freaking hilarious. All right? All right. Actually, I want to make the video right now. Okay? Let's end that right there. Tip number 2 is coming up in the next video. This is Mike Kollin at MikeKollin.com. Remember, click the subscribe button and buy my book, crackthefemalecode.com. It'll surprise you.